Hello everyone, this is Katarina and I'll bring you the energy update for December and the light codes to go with it. And I am absolutely mesmerized. We are in amidst the biggest, greatest ascension shift upgrade that we had even before 2012 in 2012. And I've asked my guides and I said, is it really going to be that we're only midway, with so many people saying that it's a 20 years intense ascension upgrade, and since the cosmic moment 2012 and now 10 years, because I felt very differently about it. And I asked my guides and they said, Katarina, the collective has now reached critical mass. That means so many of you that are following my videos, you are light workers, starseeds, empaths, you're already on that higher ascension timeline and ascension wave. And we already brought in so much light that's now filtering down into the collective, and so many more people are picking up on it. It's like, oh my God. So how could I explain that? So the first wavers, that's us, we've brought in so much light that now the collective is ready on a critical mass level to receive it and undergo these changes as well. And I said to my guides, oh my God, this is going to be a massive game changer if the critical mass is reached within the collective, not just within, say, our light worker community or those who are woke, however you want to term that. And some people are energetically switched on without even consciously aware of who they are and what their deeper meaning is. And all those who are kind of, my guides are saying, who are the dormant sleepers, they now wake up to, oh my God, this is who I am. There's so much more to me and to life. And this massive portal opened last week on the new moon, and it's really ramping up until the 21st of December. And around the 11th and 12th of December, like I've said in my previous video, we receive all the codes that we were meant to receive all throughout the year. So whatever you've been missing, you are now downloading it, or it's accessible to you. And then so many, another way of explaining it is you reach beyond duality. You really leave the matrix big time. And there are so many people that leaving and exiting the matrix, that those who want to keep the old matrix in place also ramping up their game to say, no, we want to keep you all stuck here. You know, we want to proceed however we know things to be. And so the dynamic, the push-pull can feel quite intense. And my guides always say, connect with your heart, flag up to the higher dimensions, you know, which ascension speed would you like to be on, low, medium speed, or high speed, or extra high speed. It feels like that extra high speed is now available as well. And with that, you reach into much higher dimensions much quicker. And what does this mean for you personally? It can mean that you have real changes in your food cravings, in the way you eat, what you feel drawn to eat. At times you may feel like, oh my God, I eat like a horse. I need to eat loads and loads of food. And that's because these new higher light codes that take you to a far, far more advanced level, your body needs extra fuel to process, both to release and to activate and integrate the new codes that are already within your DNA, which the new light codes just trigger into action. And you may feel drawn to wear very different things, make big life changes. For many, even in my client sessions, I see that so distinctively. It's a huge cycle of completion where you tie up the loose ends of all timelines. My guide sent me to the Lake District last week, and on this new moon portal, I was standing in one of the major stone circles in the north of England. And it was so intense, the light streaming in, and I felt like the whole stone circle and I were on fire, golden fire everywhere. And it's like, oh my God. And it was a really gloomy day. And then suddenly the sky opened, sunshine intensely beaming down. And I thought, oh my God, what's going on here? And that intensity continued. And then I anchored it in various places within the Lake District on an standing stone, an ancient rock formation, in the lakes. And then I was guided to another big stone circle, which is the feminine equivalent. So I worked with the male-female energy. and anchored it there. And then I think this week, Monday, I've been to my local stone circle, and I could feel, and I mean, I've worked with energy since, God, over 25 years, so I can really track that enormous extreme acceleration. And it's also a deep time of soul retrieval where you feel like, oh my God, you know, in the old reality, that was my old identity, yet in the new reality, that program doesn't work anymore. I don't fit into that smaller, limited version, and you're literally breaking free of all self-perceptions, limits that were placed upon you, may that be society, ancestral, family-related, friends, work, wherever. It's literally a time of an enormous breaking free. And my guide said it's time to write the new story and receiving all this. So you may feel like a lot of things are coming to an end, even in a much grander scale than you might have expected. I was quite surprised, even what I hear in client session, what information is coming through. It's like, oh my God, it's never come through before. And it's like a whole other level of mightiness and amazingness. And another part of that is the divine feminine and the divine masculine integration within ourselves and as a whole. And Ashta Command, one of my guides, said now around this December time, from around the 11th, 12th till the 21st of December, there's this massive upgrade going on with the divine Christ energy, and it's not coming in as the divine masculine or feminine. It comes in as one, as the integration. And you could say it comes in as the golden child, you know, when masculine and feminine come together in the Vesica Piscis, the third form, the new life that's created, that's what's coming forth now. And that happens within ourselves as well as the collective. So you could say, and I just say, you're birthing your new self, you know, you're seeding, receiving it, and then birthing it. And they said I will have tons more information for the activation on the 11th of December. And for all of you who are signing up for it, if you listen to it live or on the replay, you will also receive a present on the solstice with more information, more codes, a special gift for you as a thank you, as well as to receiving the codes from both ends. And oh yeah, and another thing, it was on Monday in the stone circle, and I was tuning in, and I saw the Mayan galactic calendar, and I thought, but the vibration, it looks different. There are different codes. Even the wheels were looking different, and it's like, whoa! And Lady Venus really charged it, and I could see it and feel it. And then Ashtar said the day after, the normal proceedings of the Mayan galactic calendar are now out of sync. The cosmical changes we on Earth, as well as throughout our solar system and the universe, are so massive that the Mayan galactic calendar, the traditional one, is now non-functional anymore. It would need to be readjusted, and that's what I've seen in the vision, is these new codes, these new frequencies where, and that's Nostradamus now, oh God, can you say it again? The world, time, spaces, and dimensions, the measurements, if you like, if you could measure it, the wheels, what they represented, have now so shifted, and the circular motion within them, the space they occupy, is different. It would really need adjustment, and Nostradamus is showing me if the squares were like this, they would need to be bigger now. So it is really this gigantic change. And from what Ashtar and my guide said, we are in amidst the high intensity of that ascension wave, and it will not take till 2032. We are more likely to be finished with this high intensity around 27, 28. That's distinctively shorter. So instead, that's my cat trying to come in. So instead of another 10 years, it's more likely to be another 5, because the collective now, being critical mass, receiving this will ramp up the pace for all, you know, distinctively, like chooms. It's like the acceleration is really full on. So, and before I say any more, let's see what light language is coming in, and you're receiving the codes. Niwa shkaka sasana namaha. Miwa ashkaka sasana namaha. Niwana namasa. Niwana namamasa. Iashkaka sasana namaha. Niashkiki sisi ashkaka sasana namaha. Miwa kaka sasana namaha. Miwa kaka sasana namaha. Iashkiki sisina namaha. Iashkiki sisina namaha. Miwa kaka sasana namaha. Niwanini ashkaka sasana namaha. Niwa kaka sasana namaha. Niwa kaka sasana namaha. Niwianna na kaka sasana namaha. Yashkiki sisi na namaha. Niwake ki ashkaka sasana namaha. Miwa kaka sasana namaha. Miwa kaka sasana namaha. Niwa kaka sasana namaha. Miwa ki ashkaka sasana namaha. Niwana namasa ashkaka nanamaha. Niuyanamasa. 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 Niwana namasa. Iashkiki sisina namaha. Niwa kaka sasana namaha. Niwashkakana. Niwashkaka sasana namaha. Iashkaka sasana namaha. Aka, aka, aka. Aka, aka, aka. Blessed it be, so mote it be, and so it is. Wow, that was Lady Venus bringing us a transmission of enlightenment, literally lightening our field, bringing in higher codes, as well as calming, balancing, and adjusting our field. The Pleiades came in, and that's when they said we're going to still work on your spine, your ear, your third eye, the throat, that higher cosmic antenna. The better that's functioning, the easier this ascension highway is going to be, and you will also receive all of that intensified in the activation on the 11th of December. And then Yeshua came in, and he said, the cosmic Christ activation, we are being prepared for it. We are now in the lead up towards it, and it's a beauty and extraordinary energies we haven't received on earth for so long. So he's saying, just open your hearts, be ready to receive it. And Lord Melchizedek came in to say, in the activation you receive direct communication and direct adjustment from the High Council of Light, from the High Council of Melchizedek, where they're saying, and I'm just concentrating now, where you're brought in sync with your soul group, your soul avatar, and your alignment with which stars you're working. So you're literally brought into whole alignment and sync with all that's coming in. And Gaia, Earth, came at the end, and she said, Katarina, please mention there already the templates for 7D downloaded within the Earth and all over the world. And that started with the last eclipse cycle in April, May, and that's now really ramping up. So it's not about 5D anymore, we're speaking 7D now as an overall energy template that's available. And she is saying, because she and the plant life, the animal, as well as the overlords, the higher beings, have decided that's possible, that she's already moving into 7D. And she said that will be a much greater pull, if you like, for the critical mass to be achieved, because the energy of Earth, the one that's holding us, if that's higher, it's almost like it lifts us automatically. So if Earth is vibrating in 7D wherever possible, that's in itself, and she's saying, I love humanity so much. I want to make whatever is possible accessible, to make this a smooth ride, and to also honor the work of all of you who are drawn to these messages, who've worked tirelessly in so many lifetimes to bring this forward. Wow, that's massive. Whoa. I'm myself just catching up on the magnitude of all that is taking place. It felt like we started here in November and then boom, oh my God, where have we landed on the 1st of December? And this is just going higher and higher and higher. And I wish you a most wonderful rest of your day. May you enjoy these updates, and I might see you on the 11th of December for much more information, about an hour's information with time to ask your questions, as well as about an hour of light codes, activations, meditation, where you're guided to all those stargates around the Earth with Gaia in 7D, the galactic beings, the High Council of Light supporting you. I wish you a most wonderful day. Blessed be.